Hello, I'm Peter Towers. Welcome to Accountant's Minute. This week's theme, investment readiness. Investment readiness has been a subject that some accountants have been having a closer look at lately, and that's because of the emergence of crowdsourced funding equity raising. But I'll come back to crowdsourced funding shortly. Let's start with Section 708. This was great new legislation when it was introduced 35 years ago, because it enabled small companies to be able to put a group of people together to have them invest in their companies. The overall limit of investment was set at $2 million, and the maximum number of investors that can participate in a capital raising in a 12-month period was set at 20. Now, the 50 shareholder limit can cause some problems with Section 708, but over the years it has served the small and medium-sized business community well. And it is still a very important section relative to capital raising in conjunction with early stage innovation company and also with crowdsourced funding. To assist a client to utilise Section 708 to put a group of people together to invest in their company, the accountant will be involved in the preparation of a business plan, budgets and cash flow forecasts, and a virtual valuation of the business so that the investors have got something to look at and to convince them to make the investment. So don't forget Section 708, please. Early stage innovation companies was legislation that was introduced initially at the same time as crowdsourced funding equity raising. Early stage innovation companies is aimed at a group of businesses that have developed new products, processes or services. They are small businesses. There is some real advantages for investors, because the investor can receive a 20% tax offset based on their investment. That offset can amount to $200,000 for a sophisticated investor, and it can amount to $10,000 for a retail investor based on the maximum investment that a retail investor can make of $50,000. Early stage innovation companies will require a business plan, budgets, cash flows and a virtual valuation, but they also require an understanding of the readiness tests that have to be complied with if they are going to qualify as an early stage innovation company. This is real work that accountants can offer to your clients. Crowdsourced funding equity raising has become a lot better known over the last couple of months, now that it's available to small proprietary companies. Just remember, the turnover of the company has to be under $25 million per annum, and the gross value of assets also has to be under $25 million. There are tremendous opportunities for a significant number of your clients from utilising crowdsourced funding equity raising. To go down this path, you will need to be able to produce for your clients a business plan, budgets, cash flow forecasts, a virtual valuation, or that is not needed in the final documentation, but there's got to be some basis for the determination of the share price and the percentage of the company to be allocated to the new investors. But your clients will need assistance in understanding what happens within crowdsourced funding equity raising, what the powers, duties and responsibilities of the ASIC appointed intermediaries are, and how they will need to work with a selected intermediary, and then understand how the crowdsourced funding offer document has to be prepared, and that will involve a significant amount of contribution by accountants to get that final document prepared. I would therefore urge you to watch our video when it's sent to you next week, so that you can have an understanding of the role in investment readiness that your accountancy firm can play with your clients. I look forward to hearing from you after you have watched the video webinar and have discussions with you on any aspect of Section 708 capital raising, early stage innovation companies, or crowdsource funding equity raising. Have a great day. Goodbye.